But anyway, yeah.
What you got?
This is great.
Well, I'm going to have to look it up. I don't remember.
It says, where would you like to retire in a foreign country?
Oh, yeah. That's pretty much
not
the gist
like.
of
It just says, would you
retire? So I've been thinking, there's a lot of places out there that $100 will go pretty far.
You and me have already pointed our canoes down the same creek, and I love it.
Like, I think there's probably some shithole town along the ocean in Mexico
Yep.
where you can, probably get a modest job.
Hey,
cutting down poppy plants.
San Juantaneo.
San Juantaneo. We'll find a boat to polish.
You know who went to Santon?
Shawshank Redemption. Got it, yeah.
Andy Dufresne.
Okay. From the movie
But anyway, so I've been looking around again.
Shawshank Redemption.
Because I tend to go in circles on my harebrained ideas. This week I got back on my looking for the best countries to put
Would have never
have
guessed,
foreign
Dave.
bank accounts in.
I think if you go to...
Do you not put them into Swiss accounts anymore, Dave?
Well, there's places with better interest.
Oh.
They're not as safe because, bank robbers.
What's
but then
the
I
minimum?
think, what the hell? That's probably a good place to go.
What's the minimum amount of money that you can do?
Oh, I think you'd probably do it. I'd probably like here, $100.
No.
But it's just a place to push money. Like if you can get
Like,
hold
so
of it before
if the
tax.
Dutchman could maybe...
Now, you never. I mean, there's all sorts of things. There's lots of reasons to do it.
Yeah. So like if we could muster up a set amount of money and push it over to... I don't think we would want to go to a Mexican bank.
Well, like Aruba. I was looking at Aruba.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of expensive.
Heard it's nice there in the spring.
But they have very good health care as long as you meet the requirements. And some of us, you got to pull money. But if you put the money in the bank there, then you're pulling
Man, I
money.
seen a wild thing on Twitter the other day, and it was kind of a stab at the United States. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it. But it was just about like this guy moved.
So we're going to anyway.
Yeah. This guy moved to Canada because his daughter had some sort of cancer.
Sure.
But like their medicine that he needed to keep it at bay was like,
pharmaceutical. I don't care which.
Let's just say for conversation's sake, it was $5,000 a month here, and they moved to Canada, and it was like $56 a month. But in Canada,
but you could move to Kansas and eat dandelions.
What?
Dandelion root.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
TikTok user 716.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, in some point,
I don't know if I would want to fully retire to a different country.
Well, you'd have dual citizenship. I just wouldn't have a house here. You know how much shit I've given my kids, and it's only been like the oldest one's only 15.
Yeah.
I've spent a lot of money on these kids. If I want to bring my happy ass back,
Oh God.
visit, they can put their old pops up for a while.
Oh, like a granny pod or a
or like
what do they
smokers
call it?
lounge,
An
like,
in-law
hey,
suite.
just
in-law
a semi-insulated, structure with less than 3 mice. Because apparently I didn't get mousetraps last year, but 3 is the breaking point. If they weren't all running together, I wouldn't be so scared. But
I can't wait to move that one trap up there above that mountain.
they are
Bojangles in the
pretty
street gang.
close to. They weaponize, and we've got a problem.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I wouldn't say weaponized, more like unionized.
they are unionized. They're already walking around in a pack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We talked. This is funny. We talked it in one of my MBA classes. The professor was like, "Yeah, thinking about retiring too." I think he said Costa Rica.
Costa Rica's a good one because they have, as long as you can meet the requirements, they've got a not quite
like
free,
a
but
golden
almost
visa
free.
program. They got a
Yeah.
golden visa program, I think is what he called it. There's a few countries that do.
Do you know that there is like people that are did I talk about this already?
I don't know.
The people, what are you looking at?
I think we've got maybe
We got some movement.
unions.
The people
Okay,
that
we're
we
good.
were talking about, I don't know if we talked about this or not, but I saw a woman the other day that had what I thought was a house arrest bracelet on her ankle.
That's a tough spot.
Yeah.
Tough spot there.
Yeah. And I thought, oh man, that sucks. And a buddy of mine was like, no, she's not on house arrest. That's from immigration.
That's how they're doing it. It's
And
kinda
I was like,
a catch and release program.
Yes. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, they just got here and she did it the right way. And they're giving her like 6 months to come up with enough reason for her to be able to become eligible to gain her citizenship. And if she doesn't provide them with said information in an allotted amount of time, and they needed to, if she doesn't show up for her exit in a timely manner, they automatically know where she is, so they can go get her and deport her.
I'm going to let you in on a little
That's
secret.
freaking wild.
They go ahead and cut those off.
You think so?
Yes.
Do they not have the things?
No.
You can't do that.
Yeah. Why can't you?
cut off a house
You
arrest?
can't
when
cut
they
off
know.
a house arrest bracelet. They got
Hey, will
wars
you
in the
two,
band.
will you two dummies think about what I did for a living and how many times I've had an extra case come back?
How much KY gel does it take to slip one of them off a size
They
15?
cut them. They cut them. Thing of side cuts. They cut right through it. Yeah.
Isn't there not alarms and shit that go off?
Yeah, but when you leave it and then you run, you have a head start, so they can't get you right away.
Oh, see, I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just because you put all the ankle bracelet does is keep an honest person honest. Keep an honest person honest about what they're doing.
Huh.
If you want to cut it off, you can cut it off. You could leave it right here at Smokers Lounge. Guess where law
we don't need
enforcement's
no
going to
cops
come?
here.
No, we don't.
No.
Back to blue.
I mean,
go.
we can. Yeah, they could come visit.
None of us are on ankle bracelets. So
No,
it's
we're
not a
fine.
problem. But what I'm saying
or
is,
doing
if
anything
somebody leaves
illegally
it here,
incriminating. Yeah.
all they can do is come back and
Right
find
now.
it here, and then it's those people are gone and in the wind. That's part of the problem here. So she's trying to do it the right, honest way.
Mhm.
But if you get close to the end of your 6 months and you don't want to go back to whatever hellhole you came from in Mexico, guess what you're going to do?
Yeah.
You're going to cut the damn thing off.
I think these people were from El Salvador, which is even, well, I don't want to say which is even worse. I just want to say which is farther away, right?
I don't know the geography of that.
Oh, El Salvador is south of Mexico,
Okay, well, there you go.
which is
Perfect.
tough spot.
Can confirm.
I would
on the studio audience.
I would definitely want to maybe have a spot in Mexico that like I had, because Cesar still does. Cesar still has a house. He still owns a home there.
Here's the bad thing about Mexico.
I know.
Not a cartel guy.
I know.
Now, see, I think-
I'm actually all out on cartels too, believe it or
think
not.
I could probably do. Okay.
Don't you dare, Dave. You
I've
cannot
got this
rationalize.
idea.
Oh, boy.
I think a fella can
You
make
know
a lot
Juan,
of money.
Yeah, Juan Pablo, huh?
Make a lot of money.
You and
if
El
you train
Chapo?
possums and other marsupials as drug mules.
Oh,
Jesus.
They've got a pouch. Nobody's going to
piss on
question
them.
a
Hey,
possum.
if we're gonna do marsupial mules, we're going straight for the ruse, bruh.
How many kangaroos do you see in Texas every day?
Not enough.
Possums are everywhere. You
Huh?
you stick a couple grams in a possum and you train them to
A couple grams.
It's a possum.
It's going to take 6 months to get a kilo across the
and
border.
Then, and then
pal.
your poor possum, because it's a dummy, sees headlights coming down the road and stands
and
there.
then just plays
and
dead.
gets ran over. Guess what happens
Oh,
to your
look,
cocaine?
hey, there's a drug dog.
Gone.
There's a drug dog that's going to eat me because I'm a possum. I'm just going to play dead. Well, guess what the drug dog's going to do?
Okay, would you rather lose? It doesn't matter because okay, so you have a person mule, and then you send them across, and they're going to snitch you out. What that possum?
I
gonna do?
guarantee if I got a gram of cocaine keistered, it's going to take a really good drug dog to sniff that out.
Well, for
Especially if
you-
I've been walking for 3 days.
Now I've seen. I've seen some folks.
hey,
the drug
facts-
dog will
facts
catch
are
them from the
facts.
next county.
Facts are facts, bud.
I just think maybe it's not a good idea to play out this conversation about how we're going to traffic
Yeah,
drugs.
let's not stretch.
We're not trafficking drugs. We're training possums to be carriers of goods. I don't. Maybe they're taking first aid
Dave,
kits.
you already said we were going to put a couple grams in their pouch.
grams of Band-Aids,
or
burn salve.
Oh boy.
burn salve.
Oh boy.
Raleigh's salve.
So I'm never going to retire anyway, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, no shit.
But-
Retirement's a thing of the past, boys.
Maybe. Oh, but he's not going to come down.
Yeah,
It's
we gotta
okay.
move that
We'll
thing
move those
up.
later.